I want to tell you guys, I am so excited to have the pleasure of having David Perdue with us today for the next hour or so. Um, or he said he'll stay the whole day if we have
Yeah,
enough
the whole day, right.
questions. No, but this is going to be an awesome training. You're going to learn a lot of valuable information about, well, I'm not even going to tell you what it's about because David is going to cover everything, and it's very important information. He's the mastermind behind NAMS, if you are familiar with that. That's the Novice to Advanced Marketing System. Um, it's just a fantastic business that he's built. How long has that been in effect? For about 5 years or so, David?
Yeah, we're coming up on NAMS 12 in August, which will be we do twice a year, or have to this point done twice a year, so that'd be 6 years. We'll finish out in August. So.
Very good, very good. Yeah, and the more I look into this, the more I get excited about it because you have one of the only systems that really helps the affiliate to earn lifetime commissions.
That's right.
And I just can't wait to hear the details. I've seen a lot of the details, but just hearing you explain it is going to be awesome. So I'm going to turn it over to you, David, and while David's talking, if anybody has questions, please go ahead and type them in the chat box or in the question box, and we will get to them as we can. So take it away, David.
Well, thank you very much, Gene. And I love what you do, and I've been a big fan of yours for a long time, and I still want to be you when it comes to domain swapping, man. I've got 350 domains, and I'm sitting there thinking, I need to get Gene to just like walk through all this stuff with me. Maybe I could talk you someday into brokering it all for me and just let you do it.
We'll see about that.
But anyway, you have one of the simplest systems out there, and I loved that you taught it to our people at NAM, so I appreciate that again. Thank you so much for doing it.
Oh, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Sure.
Now, I hope that this can be a little informal today, and we'll just have conversation back and forth a bit and talk about this. I don't have a ton of slides. I have like 12 or 15 slides here. And really what I want to do is talk about passive income. I am a passive income fanatic when I learned about this way of doing business. And it hasn't been that long for me. Believe it or not, I was doing passive income. I set up my site as a passive income site 5 years ago, 4 years ago. And I didn't even know what I was doing about making a passive income site until I'd already done it. And about a year and a half into that, I thought, oh man, I hope there are other sites out there like mine. Because, and there are, that's the good news, there are, but you got to look for them. And the reason that I got into this, and I'm on a soapbox about passive income and having lifetime database referrals. You'll hear me say that all the time, lifetime database referrals, because I'm interested in getting credit every time I introduce somebody to a new affiliate platform. I really focus on promoting products and platforms where I'm going to get paid forever, even if I promote one time. So I'll tell you a very quick story here about somebody who came to me. Well, actually, I'll tell you exactly who it was too. It was Terry Dean. Terry Dean has been a friend and a NAMS instructor for a long time now. And about October of 2011, Terry did a webinar with us. No, it was 2012. Sorry, 2012. He did a webinar with us, and he drove in 152 people into the webinar sign up. It was for a free product. And so he had a 54% conversion of those 152 into our membership as a free member. So every membership site has pretty much a free membership, right? And so he just drove them into the free membership. Didn't make any money that day and didn't even think about it again. Never promoted again. 6 months later, I sent him a note and said, Terry, do you realize that your free promotion that you did for us 6 months has yielded you $2,000 in commission in that 6 months, and you haven't done anything else? And
beautiful.
Yeah. And Terry said, what? So, we all look at our PayPal accounts and stuff comes in, and sometimes we lose track of where it comes from. But when you understand that something is paying you for introductions over and over, that gets your attention. And he immediately sent out an email to his list and said that numbers talk, and he's a numbers guy, and the numbers that I sent him was very impressive to him. So he's a devoted promoter, as are many of our affiliates now. So we're going to talk a lot about our system because it's a model for other systems, and there are other systems out there that do exactly the same thing, and I learn a lot from them as well. So we're going to go through this entire process today and see how we can help your people understand how to build more passive income. Does that sound good?
Sounds awesome.
All right. So everybody says passive income. Is passive income just a dream? And no, it's not. Because to me, passive income is a way of doing business and is the way of doing business that continues to build income more and more for a lot of folks. If you think about your local insurance agent, they've been doing this forever. That's how insurance agents become so successful. They sell a policy, they get a commission on that policy for a long, long, long time, until for the life of that policy, as long as somebody owns that policy and keeps paying the premiums. And I confirmed this with my own insurance agent, because I said, we've got this system in place that does this passive income stream on a lifetime database referral type system. Is that what you guys are doing? And he said, absolutely. That's why insurance business is such a good business, because you sell a policy, you get a commission. You sell another policy, you get a commission. More people that you sell, the more commission you make, and it just builds on itself. So passive income is a reality. You just have to know how to do it. And I promise you that during this webinar, you're going to see how you can create passive income streams that pay you forever. Now, before we get started, I want to tell you a really quick story. My wife and I are big motorcycle riders. We don't have a motorcycle right now because I've had surgery in the last couple of years that took me away from motorcycle riding, my shoulders, both of them. But I'm ready to get back on it. But I had Harleys for about 15 years, and I loved it. But I will say that I'd say 1995, 97, had to be 97 because it was that bike that I was riding on this picture. I was tooling over to Myrtle Beach from Atlanta down I-20, and I just had my earphones in under my headset or under my helmet, and I was listening to a little Allman Brothers band, and really getting into the zone. Riding a motorcycle for me is kind of like meditation, so I was kind of in the zone. So I whipped into this restroom, the roadside park that you have there, and I pulled up to the closest restroom, and I ran in and did my business. And I noticed, though, that there was no urinals. It was only stalls in there, and I thought, this is weird. But I still got my headphones in. I'm still singing to myself, and I'm standing at the sink, and I'm washing my hands, and I'm lathering up really good. And I noticed there's somebody standing next to me, but I don't look up or anything. And she says to me, one of us may be in the wrong place. And I looked up, and it was this little old lady who was just smiling a big grin. And I thought, holy crap, I am in the wrong place. What have I done?
That's great.
So, so the moral of that story is pay attention. That's one of my biggest things is I don't always pay attention. I can get into that zone and I will miss out on things. And it will cost you because the details are important. It's really important for us to understand what's in the fine print. And when somebody says to you, I've got an affiliate program for you and it's going to pay you these commissions, what does that really mean? You got to ask questions. You got to understand what the details are. I was on the Marketers Cruise in January, and I heard one of the top marketers in the world stand in front of a room of 250 people, 300 people in that room, and he said, we killed it on our last promotion because we did so many millions of dollars in sales on the front end product, and we paid everybody a $97 commission on the front end, and then never paid them again anything else. They only got commission on the front end. And he said we had thousands and thousands and thousands of buyers that became ours, and they never had to pay a commission again. So It was really worth it to him to sell $97 commission up front. And by the way, he paid the commission whether they refunded or not. So it sounded like a great deal. But long term, it's a nutso deal for you, the affiliate. I mean, I wouldn't want anything to do with that because I want to do the work once, get paid forever. That's passive income. So that's what we're going to focus on today. And I hope that that's already got you thinking about what you should be doing too. So let's see if I can find my clicker here. That would be very helpful. So, okay. Yeah, so the target. We've talked about the target. What is your target for making money online? Is it to do, I had a father-in-law who was building one of the biggest law firms in America. In fact, it was number 3 in profitability. He had an office in Washington, Chicago, and Atlanta, and had over 500 lawyers. They were so big that they actually wrote the Constitution for Liberia in the 60s. So, you know, they were a huge law firm. And he started the Washington office himself. And one of the things he told me was that business is one customer after another and keeping those customers. That's the focus. So in what we do with lifetime database referrals, and what we want you to do is focus on reliable passive income, which means you get paid whether you promote or not. That's basically the definition of passive income. You get paid whether you promote or not. If you make the introductions of people into a passive income system, then you are going to always get paid for whatever that person does. Now, there are 5 criteria that I've identified that will help you identify those systems, and we're going to get into that a lot as well. So that is the passive income evaluation test. These are the 5 criteria.
Let me chime in here a little bit. There's nothing like the experience of suddenly getting a notice saying you just earned, you know, such and such a commission, and I never promoted anything. I just introduced somebody, gave somebody something to somebody for free, and they became a lifetime referral of mine, and I just receive commissions automatically because the vendor is doing the promotions for me.
Yeah,
So
let me give you a good example.
I just want to say there's nothing more exciting than seeing that. So go ahead, David.
Oh, it's awesome, and I love that too. I love seeing in my PayPal account things get dropped in there, and it's because, you know, I've seeded the system. Let me give you an example of how that really works, and it ties directly to this lifetime database referral thing. Nicole Dean and Melissa Ingold, you know both of those people, right?
Yeah.
Awesome marketers, awesome women. They do great business, and they have a CoachGlue.com business, which is just terrific. By the way, my affiliate link for that is nams.ws/CoachGlue.
There you go.
So, you know, if you're going to go over there, go take a look through my affiliate link, get introduced to them, and I'm going to get tagged in their system for introducing you to them. That's the way that works. So last week, they did a March 17th to March 31st affiliate contest. And the goal was to, you know, make as much commission as possible in that period of time, and to well, to win basically an iPad Air. Now, I get excited about competitions. I love to play with people, and we have a lot of friends who compete in the same area, so I like to dig people and, you know, and one up them and just have a lot of fun with competition. It's friendly competition. And Nicole and Melissa, I had them on a webinar yesterday to talk about how I won that affiliate contest, which I did. I won that affiliate contest. And they said that they were really kind of concerned in the beginning of that affiliate contest because about, I'd say March 27th or so there's like 4 or 5 days left. Right. They said David is in 5th place and he hasn't done any promotions yet. He hasn't sent any new people. So you know how that happens? Can you guess how that happens, Gene?
Well, they did the promotions of their own product, and because you were tagged as the referral, you automatically got paid for it.
Exactly right. Exactly right. So before I even sent out my first promotion on that, I was number 5 in the affiliate sales contest because I had been sending people into that system consistently for, you know, since it opened about a year ago. And I did win that contest, and I won it going away. And I won that contest because I actually started going, I went out and bought some solo ads to drive more people into that system because it was worth it to me to spend money to get new customers in there. So I spent $200 on solo ads, and I sent, I don't know, probably 450 people into that system. Or 450 clicks, I would say, into that system. And out of that, we got like a 10% conversion into their system. I had 39 new members, and those 39 new members spent $830. And
Fantastic.
yeah, so I doubled my money, doubled my investment and now I won that contest, and my commissions will continue to roll from those people over the next few months and years, forever. So
That's the beautiful part about it is it's not like regular affiliate marketing where you promote a product, get a commission, then you have to start over again and do another promotion and another promotion. And this is you introduce somebody to the company and you are tagged for life.
that's right. That's right.
That's just
Now, a lot.
that's an amazing system.
It is an amazing system, and it's also, what I love about it is it's so efficient because you can focus on getting new people into the system, and if you're hooked up with a good affiliate program, they're going to continue to sell the products for you, and all you have to do is drive traffic. Now, you don't want to get lazy about
Beautiful.
it because you always
Right.
want new people going into those systems as well.
Sure.
I actually have a blog post on my site called "Why I Won't Promote Your Product." And this is the very first thing. If I don't know you and don't owe you something, like if I'm not obligated to promote for you and you don't have a lifetime database referral type system, I'm not going to promote you because it's a one and done, and it doesn't make any sense to me to do that. So that's the first trigger for a passive income evaluation test is lifetime database referral. The second is plenty of products. So if I sent all these people to Nicole and Melissa's site, and they had one product, it wouldn't make any sense for me to do that because I still would get just one commission, right? So you want to make sure that you send to a system that has 20, 30, 40 different products. And people who have PLR sites or coaching sites or any kind of training and tools sites, they're going to have lots of products. We have almost 400 in our site. So
Wow.
we have lots of opportunity, and we create about 4 brand new ones each month. So we have lots of opportunity to sell over and over for our affiliates because we're actually working for our affiliates is what we're doing. So plenty of
And
products.
correct me if I'm wrong, but you also have free products and free things to give away that will tag the person as your referral.
I do. I do.
Yeah.
We do have free. We're getting away from free a lot because we find that the quality of our list suffers when we do a
Yep.
free promotion. So we really like to keep it small and tight. I have a small list, but it's very, very engaged, and I
Makes
like it that
sense.
way. Excuse me, I had to take a drink there. So a lot of products, and they have to be really high quality products. So how do you tell if they're high quality products? What's your refund rate? And your product owner should be able to tell you that our standard refund rate on this product is less than 10%. It's less than 5%. It's between 2 and 3%. If it's over 10%, you don't want to promote that because it's going to ruin your reputation. You want to make sure that you are promoting products that are that you can be proud of. So that's why you want very high quality products in there. Great product sales funnels. So if I'm driving, you're going to see this with something that I'm offering you today, which is a passive income course. And you're going to see that when you go to this system, you're going to see that you have an opportunity to get into the Insiders Club, which is our monthly membership program. Now, the Insiders Club is awesome because we create these kind of 4-hour courses every month, and you get a lot of interaction on Facebook with this, but that's part of our sales funnel. So I'm moving you from a $17 course opportunity to an Insiders Club opportunity where you as the affiliate are now going from a single sale of 17 bucks to a recurring sale of 37 or 47 or 67 or 97, whatever your recurring price is, and the affiliate then gets a regular recurring commission. That's where the beauty is getting
Yeah.
regular recurring commissions. So great product sales funnels. You want to make sure that they have those as well. And finally, you want to know the numbers. You want to be able to look at the numbers that the product owner is providing you and see what your commissions are, what your product sales are, which products are doing better for you, how much are you doing in first tier or second tier if they offer a second tier. Now, Gene, does everybody you think know what a second tier is?
I think most people do, but just in case they don't, that simply means that if you refer someone and they become your referral, they can also refer people, and you get a percentage of the people that they bring in as referrals.
That's right. That's right. So, um, and often it's a much smaller, and almost always it's a much smaller percentage because you're going to get the bulk of the percentage up front, and most of the time our products are 50% commission on the front end first tier, and the second tier person is 10% of the commission that they receive. So, for example, if it was $100 and you got $50, then and you got $50 on the front end, and then let's say that Roy, for example, was under you and sold to somebody, then she got $50 and you got 10% of that $50. So you would get an additional $5. Now,
Right.
that doesn't seem like a lot of money, but if you get 100 people under you who are actually promoting, man, that can add up pretty fast. Our top
If you
of
had 100 people, yeah, you bring in 100 people, and they each, I don't want this to sound like multi-level marketing, because it's not. It's just a simple referral,
it basically is a bonus referral, is what it is.
bonus referral, right? And every one of their referrals you get a piece of that action.
Right, right. And that actually for super affiliates and for other affiliates out there who know super affiliates, it's a really smart thing to do to promote to your affiliates, to get your affiliates in a program under you so that they can promote as well. That's how our top affiliates have really made a lot of money. I want to slow down. This is really important. This 5 criteria here that we use as the evaluation test. You can use this not only to set up your own program, but also to evaluate all the programs that you are testing as an affiliate. So if you're listening to this and if this makes sense to you, or if it doesn't make sense to you, ask any questions that you have here in the box and we'll try to deal with any of that to clear it up. I just want to make sure you understand this concept. This is the backbone of a passive income system, and I want to make sure that that makes sense to people. So if you wouldn't mind, just type in the question box that you understand this, say yes or no, or if you have any questions about it, type in the question box now so we can see that we're clear. I don't want to go too fast, and I don't want to make sure that okay, good. People seem to be getting it. That's great.
Awesome.
Okay. And I'm going to show you a couple of things here too from our own site so that you can see what I'm talking about when it comes to affiliate tools and affiliate commissions and affiliate analytics. So I'm bringing my screen up here. You should see my browser. This is the NAMS Novice to Advanced Marketing System website. It's mynams.com. This is
we're not seeing the browser at this point, David. There it is. Okay, it just popped in.
A little bit of a lag.
Yep.
Okay, and you'll see I'm logged in already. Over here in the dashboard, we have in the top we have 4 simple little links here. Membership information, affiliate info, and my profile and log out. Now these first 3 actually take you to the same area, and it is the membership software hub. We're using Amember. Now that's a tip for you. Most of the people who have these kind of systems are using Amember or Infusionsoft, and they have to have Infusionsoft set up the proper way. In fact, they have to have Amember set up the proper way as well to do this. But you want to make sure that's a question that you ask people. Does your system is your system set up for lifetime affiliate commissions? Make sure that you're tagged in the software. Make sure it's not lifetime cookies. I have a guy, or I've had several people actually, but one guy I actually had kind of a little roundabout argument with, that he was saying, I'm set up for lifetime commissions, and he's not. He's set up for lifetime cookies. Lifetime cookies is completely different from lifetime commissions. So lifetime database referrals. Lifetime cookies means it's the cookie of, it's the life of the cookie. And cookies can be cleared at any moment. People can clear cookies when they close their browsers. When somebody sends another link and they click on it, it overwrites the cookie. So, a lifetime cookie is not useful. It can be helpful in some cases, but it's never as helpful as lifetime membership tagging, or lifetime database referrals, as we call it.
Absolutely. They're useful for quick, one-time sales, but they won't carry for more than a few days for the most part.
Yeah,
because people do.
I'm sorry, go
People do
ahead.
refresh their yeah, they refresh their browsers, or they clear their cache, and then it's gone.
I'll give you an example of when a lifetime cookie was really helpful to me, and because I'm not completely against them. If it's there's three types of. We're going to get into this in a minute, but there's three types of promotions, and lifetime cookies is one of them. And when it works, I was doing a promotion of one of our mutual friends about 3 weeks ago, and I was promoting one product, and they did a big launch that weekend for an additional product that was a higher ticket item product. And so, as I'm selling the other product for them, they're selling the product, their higher ticket item product, and I actually made more on the higher ticket item product than I did on what I was selling for them
Mm.
because of the cookie. The people that I was sending in were still cookied into that system, but the point is that they go away fast. So
And I bet you lost a few sales because people, the people that did clear the cookies, you didn't get credit for.
absolutely. So Lynn's asking, what type of tracking does Nanocast have? Lifetime cookies. Nanocast is notorious. People think that Nanocast is a lifetime referral program because they actually say that you can do that, but it is not. It's a lifetime cookie-based system. So
I have direct experience with that. It's sort of a temporary lifetime system, because besides cookies, they do have an IP tracking of some kind,
mhm.
and I've received, commissions months after I promoted something, but what happens is if someone else markets to your customer, they've now become the owner of the lifetime cookie or
That's
the
right.
lifetime. So it switches over as soon as someone else sells to your customer. But a true lifetime referral means that it'll never change for you. You'll always be tagged as the referrer.
Yeah, so Helene says, if we join this, do we have to use Infusionsoft? So there's nothing to join here to set up a program. I can recommend some software to you that you can use to do this. Infusionsoft is one of those. I don't use Infusionsoft. I use something simpler, and it's a one-time payment system to manage my membership and all my products, and that is called Amember. And I use Amember to do that. Amember 4. I don't know if you're familiar with Amember, but Amember 1, 2, and 3 was a kind of a clunky system in the background. Amember 4 is completely different, and it is a very much user-friendly system with a lot of advantages to it. So, and Aweber, Helene is saying can't use Aweber. Aweber is your autoresponder system, so that it just ties in with whatever software that you're going to use. So I'm going to click on the My Affiliate Info here so that you can see where that takes me. Because when you log into a system like this, you're going to find that if you have not clicked on there's usually a link down here. Actually, it'd be on the main page. Let me just click over here to show you that. There'll be a link in here where it says log out, change password, edit profile, update credit card. There'll be another link down here that says join our affiliate program or advertise our products or whatever you want to do. So um, you click that link that says join our affiliate program and you automatically become an affiliate if the person has that set up on that site that way. Most of them do. If not, what it does is it means that you go into a queue to be approved and then you get approved. But we have ours set up so you click it, you maintain that request yourself, and then once you've done that you'll see this up here, and on our site we've added this affiliate analytics. So on the affiliate info then you can get your banners and links and review your affiliate stats and update your PayPal address. So if you don't update your PayPal address, you don't get the commissions until you've updated your PayPal address. So you always want to make sure that you update your payment information so that you can get paid. Now I want to show you the affiliate analytics though. This is what you get, and I've used my own, which by the way I only use my affiliate link as a test link often, and so I don't know what happened in December of 2013, but I got 247 clicks there and 14 new customers. So that was something that was set up, and you can see that we have commission earned, tier 1 commission, tier 2 commission, tier 1 refund, tier 2 refund, the final commission. So this is what you're going to get paid, what the final commission is for that month. Then you see what EPC is, EPR, and we're going to go over those in detail, and member conversion and customer conversion. Member conversion means the number of people who became members. Well, what you do is you divide the number of people by the number of clicks to determine what your member conversion was. It's kind of like your opt-in conversion. And then customer conversion is how many of those new customers divided by the number of clicks, and that gives you your customer conversion. So a lot of analytics here. You can actually determine exactly what's working for you and what's not. And the way we have it set up, you can also choose to determine how individual products that you're promoting did. So if you promoted something, let's see, where's something? MyNAM's annual membership. If you promoted the MyNAM's annual membership and you wanted to see how it was doing, you could click on that product and see how you did with that product specifically. So you want to make sure that you have the kind of analytics that's working into your system. Not everybody has this. We custom built this for ourselves, but other people have different kinds of analytics programs out there as well that they're using. Does that make sense, Gene?
Yeah, it's very thorough. I'm just looking at the questions, and somebody is saying that they're not seeing your slides. Excuse me. Is anybody else having trouble seeing the slides that David is showing? No one else is commenting on that, so apparently most of them see.
Okay.
So if you're not seeing the slides, you may have to, I don't know, log out and log in again, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, that might do it, or make sure that it's not behind another browser that you have or something like that, because that could be the case.
Right.
If you see a little, on the screen down, well, you're not seeing the screen, so you wouldn't see this, but there's a little blue kind of daisy at the bottom of the screen. If you click that, it should bring the screen right to the top. So he logged out. He'll be coming back, I'm sure.
Okay.
Let's see. What else do we have in the questions here?
Yeah, there's a good question from Ken. He says, is the lifetime tracking tied to one email address? He's thinking about how many people have multiple Gmails.
Yes, it is, Ken, and that is an issue that you have to watch out for, because if you don't know the people that are in your system, one of the reasons I like having a small list, believe it or not, is because I pretty much know who's on my list. And I pretty much know the people. Now, we grow it, obviously, and I don't know everybody, but you look at your affiliate payments each month, and you start to figure out that some people are actually scamming you. It does happen. They can set up and then try to buy from their own link, and we don't allow buying from your own link, but they could actually sign up twice and buy from their other email. Now, when that happens, I nail them. And there's a way in this software system, and I'm sure as well in Infusionsoft, to merge accounts. And we do that. When we find them, we merge their accounts into a single account so that they can't do that any longer. It does take
Excellent.
a little maintenance to watch that. But they're basically stealing commissions from the original referrer when that happens. But to tell the truth, I bet I haven't done that more than 10 times in 4 or 5 years. So
great.
People are pretty honest when it comes to this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now I want to go back to the slides. And I wanted to, yeah, and we just went over this screen which shows you, this is my side of the house in my own WordPress affiliate commissions report that I get based on the sales. So this shows our top affiliates. I think it's the top 20 affiliates and the kind of commissions that they're earning. Now, we talked about EPC and EPR. You know, our top affiliate has done $42,000 in commissions, and you know that's quite a bit of commission she hadn't been with us but maybe a couple of years, but she's very active. And notice that she's getting pretty good tier 2, but our second is getting even better tier 2. You want to know why that is? Because she referred the first affiliate in. So she's getting a commission, a tier 2 commission on everything that this person sells.
Right.
And notice that the EPCs are earnings per click. People, whenever you see a program, it says our EPCs are through the roof. Our EPCs are over $1 or $2 or $5 or whatever it is. That means that on that email, when they send that promotion, they're tracking the EPC in that promotion period. And usually it's for a one and done type promotion. So we're going to talk about one and dones in a second. But our EPC means that for each affiliate click, you end up earning over time this amount of money. So you can, all the affiliate referrals, the current affiliate clicks here will earn you about that amount of money over a period of time. Earnings per referral means that for every person that creates a transaction in our system and you get tagged for, whether it's free or paid or whatever it is, that you can expect $15.09 is what this person is getting for every person they send into the system. That's pretty awesome. That means if you send in 1,000 people over a period of time, if you have a good relationship with your list, like she does, then you can expect to make quite a bit of money. This one is $16.24 on only 750 referrals. That's pretty good too. Here's $17.93. Then you see some other ones, like this one just came in 5 months ago. They sent 2,100 people, 6,000 clicks, affiliate clicks. 2,100 people came in on a free referral. They downloaded a free report that we had set up especially for them, and they brought in no money that day. They got $0 in commission on that promotion. $0 in commission on that promotion. But over the next 5 months, they've gotten $5,103 in commission. And they, by the way,
Beautiful.
have not promoted again. So
that's nice.
So now what I'm doing is going to go back to them and say, have you looked at your numbers? Because your numbers show an earnings per click of 77 cents. That's not great, but it's also over time. They've been in the system for just a little bit of time.
And that's for giving away a free ebook or something.
That's right. That's right. So, these guys are going to stand to make a lot of money this year, because as we start selling more and more, they're going to start making more and more, because look at the number of referrals. That number of referrals, 2107, puts them at the number 3 spot if you look at top affiliates. Right. And notice how these referrals go. It's all about getting people into the system, and they start climbing the list as we start promoting for them. So any way you can get more
that's
people.
Incredible.
Yeah, it is.
That has got me so excited, David. This, think about this, everybody. You sell one small product, and you are locked into the system for life. So you receive commissions automatically every time David does a promotion of any new product that he comes out with. Think about that.
And that brings up a good point, because people want me to promote their products all the time, and I don't promote a lot of other people's products, because my job is to be respectful of my affiliates, and I need to be selling our products for my affiliates, right? Because I'm their salesperson. Right. They've given me their list, and I am out there selling for them to make more money for them and providing incredible value for their list. So that's the point. And you got to have a product owner who is willing to do that as well.
There are very few that do that, and you're one of them, and I appreciate what you do.
Well, thank you. Thank you. So are you seeing the possibilities of this system? You really should be at this point, because it's really simple. You focus on your goals. You want to have passive income, and you want to set a stake in the ground for how much money you want to make. Then you go out and you use our pie test to identify other programs that are doing lifetime database referrals and the 5 criteria that we talked about. Then you watch your passive income grow, because you're going to continue promoting into those systems. Now, what I told you about what I did with the solo ads, I have now incorporated solo ads into a daily process for me. So I'm now sending solo ads not only to my own site, but to other sites. It's worth it to me to send solo ads clicks to Nicole's program, to Kelly McCausey's program, to a bunch of other folks who I know who have this same type of system working, and they're complementary, and they're doing great training and great products and great value for their members. So it's really worth it to me to get more people into their program. Now, ideally, what I'm going to do is I'll do more of the solo ads into my system, get them on a list, my own list, and then promote into those other lifetime database referral programs too. That's what you should be doing. You should be promoting into other lifetime database referral programs so that you get more passive income all the time.
Yep.
Okay? So what's missing for you? The right affiliate programs. You need to know where they are and how that works. You need to have real-world training on how to do this and how to be effective at it, how to increase your conversions, how to make sure that you have your own sites set up for this kind of opportunity. We're going to address some pros and cons here in a second, but you're going to run into a lot of naysayers about this type of system because people get greedy and they think, oh, I don't want to pay commissions if somebody brings it in now. I don't want to pay commissions forever to them. Well, that's the cost of doing business to me. And not only that, but it's really an attitude change. How do you want to be treated, and how do you want to treat other people when it comes to introductions? When you're doing something for me, I feel like it's my obligation and opportunity to do something for you on a regular basis. And the better I treat you, the more people you're going to send me. So that's really important. Done for you income stream. So we set up a done for you income stream, and I've just showed you my site how you can do that. You just purchase a product, and I'm going to show you at the bottom here is a link, nams.ws/fmgene, and the FM stands for Found Money. It is a course that we have on doing passive income, and it's nams.ws/fmgene. I'll put that in the chat box there in a minute, or you can, if you wouldn't mind, putting it in chat in the question box.
Sure.
And a coupon code, passive income, because I'm going to give you $180 off of this course. This course is $197, and I'm giving you $180. You do the math. It's going to be a really nice opportunity for you. That's what this course is here. Found Money, Creating Streams of Passive Income. It's a 4-hour course that talks about the 5 areas of passive income that you can use to create passive income here, and how to do all of those areas. And that would be affiliate marketing, selling yourself, investing, selling products, and advertising. We talk about all of that. You get 5 reports and checklists, 21 ideas for finding money in your business, 15 pages, Found Money calendar, 8 pages, Found Money checklist, 5 pages, Found Money passive income tutorial. This is a report that walks you through the process. The Found Money resources, which is a list of opportunities for you to look at, tools and opportunities for you to find programs that do this passive income setup. Then this is part 2 of that. By the way, this is a 4-hour course. It's a 4-hour webinar video course with all of this production material in addition. Part 2 is interview with Nicole Dean. I've already mentioned her a couple of times, but before Nicole did Coach Glue with Melissa Ingold, she has a site called Nicole on the Net, and that is, Nicole makes so much passive income. I don't think you were at this workshop, Gene, but 2 times ago, we did an instructor's mastermind after the workshop, and we were all talking about what was working for us and what area we needed more help with. And Nicole actually stood up in front of the room. She said, well, my issue is I'm getting so lazy because I make so much money from passive income, I don't have to worry about doing any work. So I really need some motivation. We all wanted to throw rocks at her. She'd just come back from a 2-month European trip, and we were just like, come on.
That's crazy.
But the thing is, when you have these passive income streams set up on your site and also actively promoting the passive income streams, then you can pretty much do what you want because your income does not fluctuate all that much. And the key is to having a diversified multiple streams of income. So we do a 1-hour interview with Nicole and walk through her site and see all of the areas where she has set up opportunities for more passive income on her site.
That's great.
Yeah. And then we have the thing that we do in all of our micro workshops is that we spend the second half of the workshop on implementing what we've learned in that system. So we teach you how to implement using our 6-step system, by the way, which is dream, prototype, test, execute, feedback, and improve. That's basic software development, but it's adapted really well to our marketing strategies and our product development strategy. It works for just about everything. So we also teach you that system, how to use it. And this is implementation is key. So like I said, this is 197 bucks. We're going to take away the 9, makes it 17 for you. So $17.
That's insane.
Yeah, well, we're not done yet.
For all of that.
We're not done yet.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. So go to nams.ws/fmgene, FMGene, Gene, and use the coupon code passive income, and that drops that price on the next screen. You have to click through, and it will drop that price on the next screen to $17. But if you're not an affiliate marketer, if you haven't been in affiliate marketing before, you're going to need training on how to be an affiliate marketer. We have a 6-volume course, 52-week module training course about becoming an affiliate marketer. And we're talking about becoming an affiliate, super affiliate marketer. So this is called Affiliate Sales Domination, 52 weeks. We sell this on our site for 77 bucks or $10 a month. And we're throwing this one in for you because we want you to build passive income streams. I want you to use us as a model for building a passive income stream. I want you to become a big promoter of our system so that you can start getting commissions immediately. And that's why we're doing this. So this is all about how to build free viral traffic from your affiliate link. How you'll learn how to where to get completely free and low-cost advertising, ways to convert your visitors into paying customers, getting other people to promote your affiliate link for you. I just came in 3rd place in a contest where I was promoting somebody else's affiliate link, and it was kind of brilliant. And I got 500 bucks for doing that. Plus, I'm going to get access to Eben Pagan's Accelerate event, which is a $2,000 event. Plus, I get the Eben Pagan Accelerate software. So, you know, I didn't get a lot of commissions out of that. In fact, I didn't get any commissions out of that, but I got a lot from doing it. So,
sure.
That was great. Yeah, and a lot more. You just get a lot more from this on how different ways to promote your affiliate link, and it's all about the affiliate link. So this is normally 77 bucks. Like I said, you're getting it free with this. So for $17, you're doing this. You're getting the Affiliate Sales Domination, and you're getting the Found Money course. Now you go to nams.ws/fmgene. nams.ws/fmgene, and the coupon is passive income. So
I've got to say this is one of the most generous offers I've ever seen. $197 course plus the $77 course, all for just $17. It's just insane. The information, how many hours of video, and it's just crazy.
Yeah.
With information you can use. It's not junk information like you get so often. This is quality stuff.
It is.
Go ahead, Dave. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it is. And
I'm just excited.
David Hamilton has a question here. Is this the affiliate sales domination similar to the one Dennis Becker sells? This is based on that same program. We went through and rewrote the entire thing and updated everything in it because it was kind of an old program, and we made sure that everything in it is current and new and up to date. So I think you'll find this is going to be like 50% different from that, David. If you've already got Dennis Becker's, it's really good. If you click on a lot of links in there, you're going to go to things that aren't really relevant or sometimes don't work. Nothing against Dennis. I love Dennis. Dennis is one of our top guys, by the way. But I'm just telling you that we took that same information and updated all of it. We spent 6 months rewriting it. So there you go. Gene, is there anything else I can answer about this? Any questions people might have or that you have about how to make this work?
I don't know about questions. I don't see any new questions at this point, but I wanted to comment that even a rock solid lifetime referral commission is useless if you don't have quality products and somebody that's promoting them. David's system, I've known David for a few years now, and his NAMS system, and he has just, every product he comes out with is rock solid and something that people buy, something that people want. And you earn commissions on these products just for introducing them to the system. And this is for a lifetime. So I strongly recommend you getting involved with David's system and take advantage of this offer for $17, which is normally $200 plus $77. It's a steal.
So let's talk about that for a second. Let's be completely transparent here. Why am I doing that?
Sure.
Why am I not selling this for 197 bucks? We could sell this for 197 bucks. We could sell it for that. You would get 50% commission on that, Gene, and that'd be a lot of money for us. But what I'm really trying to do here is get your best people into our system. So I'm offering
Right.
this incredible package at a really reduced rate because I'm looking for the long-term benefit of the upsell to any other products that we have. The long-term benefit of getting people into the system. I'm looking for the long-term benefit of getting these people to selling more of our products. So this is a long view strategy. It's worth it to me to sell this at a reduced rate for everybody. And by the way, complete transparency, this $17 is 100% commission, so I don't get any of that. Gene's getting this $17. I don't know if you knew that or not, Gene. That was something I've set up special for
I wasn't
this.
even aware of that until we just started this the webinar today. I just wanted to introduce people to your system because I know how good it is.
Well, that's what
The
we're trying to do.
$17 is great, but even without the $17, I just want to get people to know about your system.
Yeah, so that's why we're doing it.
This is all about long-term business strategies. The better business relationships you can form with people by giving them lifetime commissions and by providing quality products, it works for everybody, for the vendor, for the affiliate, and for the customer.
So let me tell you that we're not going to do this. This is probably going to go away in April. This is the only time in April that we're going to offer this product because it is a little nutso to do this because I am selling this thing right here, the Affiliate Sales Domination, on our site every day, and I'm giving it to the people who come onto these webinars. So I don't want a real backlash from people about, well, I paid for that, So
Right.
there's a lot of things that I've paid for too, and I find later that I could have gotten it in a different way through a promotion or as a bonus or whatever, and that's what this is about. This is one technique, and the technique is to create an incredible offer to you so that you jump on board and get moving fast. Now, what I want is for people to actually jump in as quickly as they can and start using their affiliate link. And if you don't have a website, you don't have products, this is the best way for you to possibly start making money, not just with mine, but with other people's. You go get your affiliate links and you start promoting other people's products socially. In Twitter, in Facebook, in Google Plus, and all of the areas that you can, get yourself a blog, a Tumblr site, and you start promoting other people's products, doing reviews. That's the fastest way to start making money, and especially with lifetime database referral programs like this, so that you can really start building on that. Let's see, I think Lynn asked a question about, Ray asked a question, are there any OTOs? Yes, there is an OTO on this, and the OTO is into the Insiders Club. And the Insiders Club is a $7 trial, $37 a month. If you're interested in that, great. You would get the micro workshops every month. This last month we did a micro workshop on outsourcing with Travis Greenlee from Profit Groove, who has an entire outsourcing company. The month prior to that we did advanced list building with John Cornetta. And John is a guy who built a list of 340,000 people in 14 months.
Wow.
14 months. So
Wow.
we went through his entire process for doing that, and I get people on these calls, and we go real deep, and then we start doing implementation from what we learned, and that's what the Insiders Club is, plus a lot of other benefits. So yeah, there is an OTO there. You don't have to do it. You do what you want to do, but I would love for you to join the Insiders Club as well. Let's see. Sherry says, "Thank you, got mine." Good job, Sherry. Glad you're there.
And Lynn had a question about the training. Is there a member training inside NAMS or another of your products?
Let's see. A member training. No, there is a member training inside of our other products, but it's not in depth, and that's a really good idea, Lynn. We do have, oh no, wait, I lied. We do have a micro workshop about setting up a membership program, and we have an entire hour and a half video training on how to use a member. So yeah, we do have that in there as well. We probably should do something specific on a member because that it is such a great program for building these lifetime systems. And you know what? I'll make you a promise right here, Lynn, that for all the people who get on this month, we'll actually do a 30-minute or an hour a member overview so you can learn how to use that as well.
Wow, that's fantastic.
So it's a really good program. And by the way, the A member A member, I think, is 179 bucks one-time fee. So instead of a $600 a month Infusionsoft cost, that's one of the reasons I like A member. Helene says, is A member necessary? A member is not necessary if you are setting up your own program, but if you're selling into lifetime affiliate programs for passive income, if you're selling other people's programs, you want to make sure they have A member or they have Infusionsoft set up as a lifetime program. Or I think there's another one too that I think Zaxa actually is lifetime, but I'm not sure. And I know that Steve Yakim is building a cart system which is also lifetime. So we'll get that to you guys once we have the information on that. So yeah, and Neil is saying that 43,000 that person made on that you showed on your chart, was that for a month or for what time period? That was probably for about 18 months, Neil. Maybe a year. I don't know what the time period was that we chose for that, but that is an over time. We always look at our numbers over time to show how people can grow up the list by adding in more referrals. Now you have to remember that people often, the thing with lifetime systems is that people often don't promote as hard as they should in a lifetime system. They get comfortable. So I have to get out there and push them a lot to start getting more people into the system. Because when you get more people into the system, you start making more money, obviously, over time. And that's what I would encourage you to do as well. Okay.
Yeah, it only makes sense to put your effort into a system that is offering the lifetime commissions, because it's the same amount of effort as you would put into selling one product and you're done with it. You sell it in a lifetime system like this and you get the benefits forever.
Yeah, and Helene, I think you're confused about A member. A member is a software platform that other systems are built on. So you want to look for systems that use A member as their membership software, or Infusionsoft as their membership software, and you want affiliate links from those systems with those lifetime commissions set up already. So you don't, if you're going to be an affiliate, you don't have to have A member. You just want to make sure you find programs that have A member or Infusionsoft or one of the other lifetime affiliate programs set up. Sherry says that Peter Garrity programs are lifetime, and he has partnered with Andy Fletcher as well. So that's great. When you can start finding people who do that, boy, and they got good products, and I know Peter and Andy do, you really want to jump on those and start promoting them as much as possible as well, as an affiliate. Okay, Gene, I think we've covered it.
David, I thank you so much for this information, and I think you've opened some eyes, because a lot of people don't even realize that there is a difference between the lifetime cookies and lifetime referrals, and that's just a huge difference. There's no comparison. And this offer of $17 for all this information in the course, and it's a mind-blowing offer. I thank you so much for being that generous.
You bet.
And I know it's going back to the regular price soon. So if you want to take advantage of this, do it now. I don't think David's going to repeat it. But,
yeah, no, this is too good. I know at least the affiliate sales domination is going away at the end of the month.
Okay. So do it now, folks. You'll never find a deal like this again.
Okay. Thank you, Gene. Talk to you soon.
Thank you so much, David.
And I appreciate you folks being here. If you have any questions, reach out to Gene or me, and we'll get you taken care of quickly.
Right. Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye.